All right, so today's video we are going to look at this one right here. All right, and this is 3, this is 2, this one, it's just the same thing, but I changed the numbers. Okay, so let's look at this. So it was an art school, right? So I was like, okay, so if there will be a countdown, probably art students doing something to the number. Okay, and if you come to flow, I got some, even I generated some videos in here for a couple of videos for them. All right, and let's look at the prompt. So that's it right now. Let me just pull up the prompt. Okay, so I generated, and automatically it will give you white people, so you have to tweak it. So there's the prompt. I say generate a 3D letter 3 with tiny art humans working on it. Okay, one is painting it, one is sculpting parts of it, and one is chiseling it. Studio shoots with white background. Do not show studio backgrounds or light boxes. So this is what I had. Okay, about a few generations. I mean, it generated two, and why is my network so slow? So this came first, and I said black people, and I didn't like this one also, but this one came very nice. And you can see there's 2, and the 2, I think I generated a few before I got this one that I like. And as for the one, I think, yeah, I had this, so I tried to generate the 2 again, but I didn't get the one that I wanted. I took this one as well. So that's it. And for this, you can see this right here. Okay, they are different. So I just, let me pull up. It says generate image of a 3D street sign post with 3 directions with name exhibition challenge. Just a couple of activities that will happen on that whatever 30 years anniversary or something. Yeah, so a couple of activities, and I placed them on the signs. Okay, so I had this one and this one. So we got floats, we got market day. Okay, this one is floats, market day, and night jams, just like the one we did earlier. All right, so I don't know if I should include I don't know if I should include the prompts as PDF, but you have the images here, so I don't know why I should include anything like that. Okay, so let's jump into the design, and make sure you grab the resources. Okay, check the video description. Please check the video description for the link. Okay, or you can just come to, before you, if you see this video, you are looking for the link, just come to Cool Graphics. You get the link there. Okay, just search Cool Graphics, and the first link. Okay, anyways, we got the Affinity course will be launched on 1st July, and you have to get your hands on it. There's a pre-order ongoing. Okay, so make sure you come to read more and read everything about the trailer. Isn't in yet. Read everything about the course in here, and you can hit me for it. All right, so come to tutorials, and the first video over here will be what you are watching right now, that you are looking for the resources. Come and download the resources. I just don't want anyone that I love so much to be like, where can I get the resources? Probably you watch this part. Good, so let's begin. So make sure you create a document, 1080 by 1350, which is 1080 1350 by 1350. All right, so let me just check. Okay, so let me try the control new 1080 by 1350, right? Good. So starting with, you just drag in this guy, this texture background. It's just 4 steps, about 4 steps, okay, to get this design right here. So, and the next thing that you need to do is just grab this rectangle tool from here. Okay, someone has sent me a message saying tell them to subscribe. Also, kindly subscribe. Okay, all right, and you drag a shape like that. So we are going for white this time, not a colored shape like that. All right, so with this, then you bring in this image right here. So since it is on a shape, this shape, white shape right here, you just have to clip it. So right click on the city silhouette and create clipping mask. Good. And you can just push it up somewhere here. Okay, good. And you don't leave things in here in the background to fight with the foreground. Okay, it's too. So let's just change the fill from 100% to 25%. Okay, so that's it's to fade in there to be like the city is far away or some kind of effect like that. So let's say we got our number 3 here. Yes, and we would need details in here so it doesn't have to be big like that. So let's just scale it down. Okay, probably something like this in here. Okay, and once it comes with shadows in here, you can see it looks 3D stick. All right, so I don't like this sharp edge over here. All right, I'll just check the side. You can see it's a sharp line over there, so I'll just add layer mask, grab the brush, okay, and make sure the size is small and the foreground color is also black. I'll just hide that. Good. So that's it. Got the 3 in place. So the next thing is to bring in this. Okay, link in the result. Link in the description. All right, so just decrease the size. Okay, scale it down. Okay, and just place it here. You can create some street vibe or street something with this. Okay, just some 3D style. Okay, and let me bring in this one also here. Okay, so just sometimes when you see something, you just some scene should come into your mind and you just go ahead and create it, because everything starts in the mind, or start from the mind, whatever. Start at the mind. Anyways, yeah, so these guys will be here, right? They will be here, and since they are small, the road will just pass here, pass there. Good. So let's just duplicate. You're going to duplicate this one, so Control J on the keyboard, and don't be doing do it in affinity. Don't be typing do it in affinity, doing the courses on. You are just down to about 27 days to rate. Okay, I'm just giving you time, and just to grab the free yo, let's continue. All right, so Control T, right click and flip vertical, and just bring it here. Okay, I'm not even going to zoom in and do anything over there, so just decrease the size like that, and you can add layer mask. So if you have foreground black, white or something, you just grab the layer, grab the gradient. Okay, G on the keyboard, and you can zoom out. So once you drag out like this, you're just going to fade it, okay, from the bottom, or you can use the brush to brush it out. Good. That's just all right. And select this guy, Control J to duplicate, and Control T, right click and flip vertical. It's just there's nothing any. Okay, there's add your layer mask, and grab your gradient, zoom out, drag from the bottom to the top, and drag again, so you fade, like you have some fade stuff like that. So the ground looks glossy, and we are just going to create a new layer like this. Grab the brush, okay, right click and squeeze it down like this. So we are going to have, I think I have a brush here like that, but it's not down. Okay, maybe something like this. Okay, yeah, so hit enter to get rid of this guy, and you can add some green. Oh, come on, man, green shadow. So let's send it to the back. Okay, and add some shadow over there. You don't need ultra realistic. This is ultra realistic. Good. Come on, man. All right, so that's that. So the next step is simple. Just select this guy, okay, and select the layer below it. It will be this background, and let's grab the pen tool and just create. Click here, click outside, and curve like that. Okay, good. And zoom out. Hold Alt on the keyboard. Click on the anchor. No, click on the anchor point to cut the fore handle. Click here. Click here. Okay, and click up here and click maybe beside this guy so that it will go behind it. Okay, and just curve it a little. Okay, something like this. All right, and close it from here. Good. So let me undo that. So with the pen tool, I just have to cut the fore handle. So P on the keyboard and Alt and click to cut the fore handle and close it from here. Good. So with this, we are done. Right now we just need to clip it. So right click and create clipping mask and double click on the layer thumbnail and just change it. So whatever you do, it's all up to you, right? Just pick a color. This just to look like a road or something. Okay, yeah. As for the days more, you don't need to do any magic. Okay, so just grab the text tool, the type tool, and just type days. Okay, yeah, I think I typed day, so days, and let's move it up. Okay, so we got days more, so 3 days more. Let's make it all caps, and we got it right here. So I'm just going to right click. I don't know if it'll work. Control T, right click, and perspective is not working, right? So let's say we if you're going to right click and just convert to smart object, and Control T and right click and perspective here, and let's just perspectize it. Okay, so we got days over there. Okay, so 3 days, and we're just gonna type. I should have duplicated it, but anyways, we good. So 3 days more, right? So more, 3 days more, and yeah. So this one also you can let's make it Control T and let's scale it up manually, something like this. Okay, good. So when you make it something like this, it doesn't add up to the scene. Okay, so you just right click and convert to smart object and Control T and right click again, perspective, and just push here and just spread the legs. Yeah, so something like this. Okay, we are on the road to 3 days. All right, so you can from here you can tweak it. And if you want to change the color, you can simply double click. It will open up in a new document. Okay, furthermore, double click, open up in a new document. You have your font here. If you want some shadowy style or something, you can just click it. After that, try closing it. Yes, and it will take effect over here. Let me check. Oh, okay, so this one, good. This one is even anyways, I just forgot that we have we have this right here, so that's why I didn't I've made it. Anyways, so let's just scale them down a little. You know that 3 days more, sorry, the days more should be smaller because we have some rectangle down there. Okay, all right, so that's it for the design over here, because if we just turn these guys on, okay, we bring these guys here and bring these guys here, we just have the same thing right here. Okay, it's just that you can change the color of the days and the more by just double. They are now smart objects, so you just have to double click, you come here and you can pick whatever color that you want. Okay, for that, and you're good to go. Okay, so I just have to wrap up. There are a couple of animal noises behind my window, so I'm out, clocking out. So finally, you can add this half tone overlay effect. Okay, so you just add it up. It's part of the resources. Don't ask me where I got that. And soft, you can use soft light. Okay, and you're good to go. You can clip it or not, and you have some textured something in there. All right, so that's it for this design. Thanks for watching. I'm out. Peace.